Thank you so much. Sayın Bakanımız ve Sayın Rektörümüzü yerlerine uğurluyoruz. Now it's my honor to kindly invite Her Excellency's Madam President to deliver her acceptance speech.
Thank you. Please, may we be seated? Thank you. Honorable Mahinur Goktas, Minister of Family and Social Services, Professor Nzito Univor, Rector of Ankara University, senior government officials here present, Excellency ambassadors, faculty members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, merhaba and good morning. At an outset, I wish to reiterate my appreciation to His Excellency, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of Turkey, for his invitation to me to undertake this visit. I'm particularly happy to be here with you at Ankara University. An institution that was envisaged in pursuit of modesty, service, and enlightenment. I wish to thank the Senate of Ankara University for their decision to honor me with this award of an honorary doctorate in the field of economics. As I stand before you with my graduation gown, I'm humbled and honored to be recognized by this prestigious university in a country whose university education is globally considered as a top tier. I accept this honor on behalf of the hardworking men and women in Tanzania. I'm only their leader and doing all what I do on their behalf. Distinguished faculty members, having assumed the presidency of Tanzania in 2021, I had to face the economic realities on the ground, and by then we had an effect of the COVID-19 pandemic and later on the economic shocks from the war in Ukraine in 2022. Just like many other countries, we took measures to mitigate the impacts of global shocks to our economy. Among other things, we implemented robust monetary policies to ensure price stability, stimulate growth, and to create financial sector stability. I am happy to note that due to these measures, in 2023, we managed to tame inflation at 3.9%, below our target of 5%. And our annual GDP growth rated 5.2%, up from 4% when I assumed the office 2 years prior. We continue to promote foreign direct investments by addressing various shortcomings that the business community and other stakeholders were raising, including reforms to improve business environment. As a result, in the year ending December 2023, Tanzania Investment Center managed to register 526 new investment projects valued at over $5.6 billion US. And that is a 50% increase from the preceding year. For us, this is suggesting continued confidence in Tanzania's growth trajectory. Again, for the past 3 years, we have experienced a rise in key economic sectors led by agriculture, where increased productivity has raised our food self-sufficiency ratio to 124%. We also saw 5.8% increase in earnings from mineral exports and 38% increase in tourist receipts, these being among the key contributors to our GDP. And so, as I reflect back and recall the uphill challenge that I encountered, the resilience and diligence of my people, I'm exceedingly humbled to accept this honorary doctorate. Distinguished faculty members, Tanzania and Turkey relations were reinvigorated by high-level visits, as said Professor Necdet Ünüver. And these visits, including the visit of His Excellency President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in 2017, which served to open new frontiers for cooperation between our two countries. Over the last 10 years, our two countries have witnessed an increased bilateral trade volume from $60 million in 2011-2012 to $300 million in 2022-2023. Turkey's investment footprint is significant, with 118 investment projects worth $210.63 million, creating more than 6,781 jobs across the country. So this is a very big contribution from Turkey, and we thank you very much. Distinguished faculty members, talking on the Turkey's relation to Africa, as a country whose GDP hovers over $900 billion and the 19th largest economy in the world, Turkey's role in global economic governance cannot be overstated. As a member of G20, Africa looks at Turkey's support for our continent's concerns, including addressing debt challenges, reforms of the global financial architecture, and ensuring sustainable development finance to address equality and injustice. We welcome the institutionalization of relations between Turkey and Africa through the partnership summits, and equally important, Turkey's high regard for the spirit of mutual respect of states. And this brings me to the next logical point about our vision for future Tanzania-Turkey economic relations. I wish to insist on our commitment to further cement diplomatic and economic ties, of which we endeavor to take several concrete steps in this regard. One such step is to enhance the role played by the private sector by promoting more interactions between the business communities of our two countries. I'm happy to note that tomorrow we'll have a trade and investment forum in Istanbul. It is our goal to have this forum held more regularly to foster meaningful dialogue, exchange of ideas, and impactful collaboration. It is also our aspiration to enhance people-to-people relations. We see key opportunities in the tourism sector by promoting more travel and tourism between our two countries, and encouraging Turkish investment in the growing tourism sector in Tanzania. And with this, I'm happy to report that we are going to sign the MOU between Turkish Airlines and Tanzanian Airlines so that we can facilitate the travel and tourism industry. Another area we also see opportunities is the creative industry. It is our vision to see enhanced collaboration and partnership between our film industries as a way to not only foster people-to-people relation, but also create more opportunities for the youth in Tanzania. I've been talking about the economic and diplomatic cooperation, but I must say that without the development of our human capital, the economic and diplomatic cooperation cannot be realized. And so, thanks to the Ankara University for a valuable contribution to impart skills to our people, and some of them are here, Tanzanian students in the Ankara University, they are here today. So thank you very much for this contribution, development of our human capital for realization of diplomatic and economic development. In conclusion, I have to say that a lot has been done, as I have highlighted, but much more desired to attain our economic development goals. Henceforth, today's award gives me renewed impetus to continue to work for my people, for the economic transformation of my country, and for shared prosperity. As I conclude, once again I reiterate my appreciation to the Senate of Ankara University for their decision to confer me with an honorary doctorate in economics. When I was told about this, then I said, let me see what are the factors that led them giving me this honorary doctorate. Then my Minister for Foreign Affairs gave me a piece of paper, then I went through and said, oh, okay, so tell them I accept. And I didn't know that all what I'm doing at home is really known outside the Tanzanian boundaries. So thank you very much. I also thank His Excellency, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, for his invitation for me to visit Turkey and the manner in which he has constantly given our relations a priority. I thank you for your kind attention. Shukran, thank you, asante sana. Thank you very much.